The Song of Pelinal, Volume 3, on his enemy. Pelinal Whitestrake was the enemy of all elfkind that lived in Cyrod in those days. Mainly, though, he took it upon himself to slay the sorcerer kings of the Ayleids in pre-arranged open combats rather than at war. The fields of rebellion he left to the growing armies of the Paravania and his bull nephew. Pelinal called out Haromire of Copper and Tea into a duel at the Tor, and ate his neck veins while screaming praise to Ran, a name that no one knew yet. Gordhar the Shaper's head was smashed upon the goat-faced altar of Ninendava, and in his wisdom, Pelinal said a small plague spell to keep that evil from reforming by Welkin magic. Later that season, Pelinal slew Hadhul on the granite steps of Saya Tar, the Fire King's spears knowing their first refute. For a time, no weapon of the Ayleids could pierce his armor, which Pelinal admitted was unlike any crafted by men, but would say no more even when pressed. When Huna, whom Pelinal raised from grain-slave to hoplite and loved well, took death from an arrowhead made from the beak of Selethalel the singer, the Whitestrake went on his first madness. He wrought destruction from Narlama all the way to Selediel, and erased those lands from the maps of elves and men, and all things in them, and Perif was forced to make sacrifice to the gods to keep them from leaving the earth in their disgust. And then came the storming of White Gold, where the Ayleids had made pact with the Aurorans of Meridia, and summoned them, and appointed the terrible and golden-hued half-elf, Umaril the Unfeathered, as their champion. And, for the first time since his coming, it was Pelinal who was called out to battle by another, for Umaril had the blood of the Ada, and would never know death.